everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Shelley, the stitching colourist. So today's video, yes, I've got a couple of videos to do. I only uploaded one yesterday of the Blackpool Comic Con, but when I got home I had a package, so I needed to get this video recorded and uploaded. So this video, it's going to be an unboxing or unbagging in this case, and the package is from Biggest Crafts. So Biggest Craft got in touch with me not so long ago, about 2 weeks ago, and asked me if I'd like to do another unboxing for them. So I said yes, definitely. So I chose 2 designs. I just want to say thank you so much to Biggest Craft for sending me these 2 kits for a unboxing and review. Obviously I can't fully review the kits in the video because they need to be stitched to be able to fully review them, but we'll go along with it. So yeah, I've got 2 kits. I'm going to turn that I was going to turn that over so you can see what that kit is, but it showed you that kit instead. So yeah, we've got 2 kits, so I'll show you the one that we've got first. So I love Harry Potter, and I mean I love it. I really love Harry Potter. So this is a DIY cross stitch. I know not everybody is a fan of DIY cross stitch. I have had some funny DIY cross stitches in the past, as in canvas printing. It's kind of luck of the draw, really, I call it. It's the luck of the draw to see if you get a good kit or a bad kit, really. But to be fair, from Biggest Craft itself, I have not had a bad kit yet. And I'm not just saying that because they sent me these kits for a review. I will give my honest opinion, I will. But yeah, up to you, I've not had a bad kit. So this is the Hogwarts Crest. Now I saw somebody do an unboxing for this in the video. I think it might have been Boogie Stitcher. It's probably a while back now that she had this kit, but I saw it and I thought I'm definitely gonna get my words out. I thought I'm definitely gonna go for this kit myself because I really liked it. So yeah, without further ado, now the bag is ripped, so I'm gonna have to find an alternative to put this in. However, I've got a little craft bag upstairs that my son's not using, so I can put it in there if need be. So I'll just take it out this baggie. So we've got our little bits and pieces. So we've got the front cover, which is the Harry Potter crest. We have the chart, and it's on the shiny backing. It's got the chart itself. It's small, but it's readable. It's not like horrible. It is readable. It is a 40 by 50, and it is a 129 stitches by 173, and it has 25 colours. So that's interesting, just 25 colours. So there'll probably be a bit of block stitching, but not too much. So I'm going to show you the threads first, and then we'll have a look at the canvas, because the important thing is this canvas. Because yeah, you have to work from a good canvas. So we've got, I'm not going to say extra, as somebody pointed out in a video once, it's not extra. It's yeah, we've got a lot of 310s. So on here we've got these colours. Like I said, it's a 25 colours, so you've got your different colours there. It's on a floss card as well. It looks like number 1 might be 310. So when you've got a lot of one colour, they'll only put a little bit on the card, and then they'll give you the rest in like a hang. So that's what that is. So it technically isn't extra, it's what's needed in the kit, but they only put a bit on the floss card. So you've got some really nice colours. You've got 310 obviously, Got a lime green, some purples, pinks, oranges. You've got browns, blues. I'm guessing number 12 is possibly 939. You got some more pinks and greens as well. And then colours 19 to 25 are these colours. So yeah, I don't think we've got much of that colour, obviously, or that one, because we've only got a bit there. We've got a nice, that looks like a dark teal colour to me. We've got off yellow and some more colours there. So that is the colours that we have in this kit. I love the threads. I love threads when you have a new kit. I love looking at the threads. So yeah, those are the colours. And we've got our hank of 310 here, because that's what it requires a lot of. So we'll just pop that to the side. Now, it doesn't look as if we have a toolkit in this one. It looks as if they've just provided us with 2 needles, which it doesn't bother me, because to be fair, I've got a lot of toolkits anyway, so the needles are fine. Now, on here, it's a little bit wrinkled, but it's not a problem. Now, it doesn't, the edges aren't serged. However, they give you a lovely thick margin. So I'm not too worried if there is a little bit of fraying with it. We can handle that, because like I said, look at the margin, it's quite thick anyway. Not to mention, with this margin, you could probably get this round EQ snap. So in the top corner, we've got the Harry Potter symbol. It not very good, but what you expect when it's small in a thumbnail. We've got the colour charts down this side. Very clear colour chart. To be honest, you couldn't get any more clearer than that if you tried. You've got your DMC equivalent. Now, I'm not going to say it's DMC threads, because they're not, but they're more like CXC threads, but there's the equivalent, and then those are the colour of the threads. Now, as I said before, it is a 40 by 50, and it is 129 stitches by 173 stitches. And we're going to take a look at the printing and have a little look at what the printing's like. So I'm going to hold it up to the camera. Brandon, yeah? Would you be able to pop the light on, darling? Please. It's all right. It's a little bit dark. It's because the curtains are closed a little bit, because my husband's trying to catch up on some sleep. Now, the printing on the fabric, the printing looks really good. And when I say really good, I mean really good. It is very clear. It is crisp. Whether it's centered, I don't know. Looking by this, it looks very centered. But sometimes, when I know myself, when you're doing a cross stitch, you'll get to, it looks very centered, but then when you get to actually stitching it, yeah, you find out that sometimes they're not quite centered. But yeah, it looks very clear. I'm not sure how detailed it's going to be, because to be fair, looking at the design here, if we look at the front, that looks quite detailed on there. It does look very detailed. However, on the fabric itself, I don't know if it does look so detailed on here, but that's not a problem. I'm going to enjoy it anyway. I'll have a lot of fun working on it. And like I said, it looks very clear to me. It does. It looks very clear. Now, plans with this, how am I going to stitch it? Do I stitch all 310 first? Or do I go in blocks? What I found that what I started doing with some of my stitching is I'm currently working on a project. It's not actually a review kit that was sent to me, but I'm stitching from the beginning here, and I'm actually going to 50, and then 50 down here. I'm working down to 50 down there, and then I'm meeting up at the 50 mark there. and then I'm doing like that section, and then so on. So I'm doing it in blocks. So when all of that section is stitched, that will be like 1,000 stitches. So I might do that with this. I think I will, to be fair, because at least then I don't have to keep moving it around in my frame. Because if I decided to stitch 310, I'd have to put my frame there, stitch 310 there, then I'd have to move it round there, then I'd have to move it here, there, there, then I'd have to move it again to do the pattern bit, then I'd have to do it again. So it just makes sense to me just to frame it here, stitch that whole block, but also do the coloured stitching as well, because I'm not leaving it till the last minute. Not to mention I'm not getting bored of just doing this 310 either. So yeah, I like it. I do like the printing. The printing is very, very good. Like I said, it's not serged. However, that is not a problem because it has got a pretty good margin to it. So I'm happy with that. So yeah, like always, I didn't get the price. But I'll leave it in the description. I'm going to leave a link to this kit in the description below anyway, so you can see at your own convenience how much it is. I think it was only roughly about the $10 mark anyway, and probably roughly about 18 UK pounds. So I'm just going to pop this back in here, and then I'll show you the other kit that we've got. Now, the project bag that my son's decided he's not going to use, it is big enough to actually put both of these review kits in, so I think that's what I might do. Yeah, because I'm overflowing now. Some of my kits, I've been able to put them in separate bags, well, most of them. However, I'm kind of overlapping now. Overlapping kits. So my second kit is this one. I saw this and I absolutely fell in love with it in an instant for two reasons. One, it's cats, and I absolutely adore cats. I mean, I love cats. And second, it's Stranger Things. I love the show Stranger Things. Now, the cats are actually dressed up as the characters out of Stranger Things. We've got 11 here. This one, I'm not too sure who these ones are here, but I know that one is... I can't remember his name now. That's Will. I know that's Will. That one is... I think that must be Mike. No, that one's Mike. That represents Mike, I think. That one, Dusty. That one represents Dusty. And that one is the other kid, but I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, and it's actually called Strange Fur Things. How cute is that? Because I saw this and I thought, oh my god, that is a classic. Because I thought, I love Stranger Things and I love cats. So I've got two favourite things in one there. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. So we'll take a look on the inside. So just pop that there. So we've got our picture here. Now, I'm glad that these two kits have actually included a larger picture here, so you can see what I'm stitching as I go along, because it's kind of hard to review or show you what the kit is when there's only a tiny thumbnail, unless then you have to go on the site to get a bigger one. So you got the picture on there of the kitty cats, and it is a 40 by 50. And this one has 36 colours, so there's a lot more colours in this one. There is. It's explainable. To be honest, it's explainable because obviously you've got a few colours there. So 36 colours. Now this will probably turn out quite good because obviously you're going to get the detail. we've got the instruction sheet. Now, we didn't have an instruction sheet with the last one, but obviously you get these with quite a few kits that you have. So you've got your stitching instructions, your embroidery description showing you the different embroidery techniques, notes, and also your cleaning and maintenance, because these stamped kits, they do get washed after stitching on them, so that always comes in handy. I always make sure that I keep these in case I need to refer back to them. And we will have a look at the colours, what are included in this one. So it looks again like we have the on a floss card. Now, I know that some of the kits lately, they've been coming on the floss drops. I don't mind the floss drops, I quite like them. However, unfortunately, with the floss drops, I need to get the floss rings to put them on, and I've ran out. I haven't got the floss rings, so I'm kind of having to go with it at the minute. So you got colours 1 to 18, which is these. I'm trying to get them unknotted so I can show you properly. So you've got some pinks, you've got all sorts in here. You've got pinks, number 3, which I'm gathering is 310, greys, brown colours, which I gather are the kitty cat colours. You've got some reds, which that I know there's some red in Dustin's hat, I think, and also Will's jacket. We got browns, blues, some more blues and more browns, and then you've got colours 19 to 36. So you've got a light beige here, green, a light blue. We've got, this looks like 939 here. It's probably coming up more 310 on camera, but that's actually more of a 939. A nice light blue with teal here. I like that one, that's nice. And then you've got quite a few browns here, and I'll gather these are probably for the kitty cats. Now, it comes with a hank of 310, because like I was just saying with the other kit, when you find that there's a lot of one colour, they'll pour a little bit on the floss card, but they will also give you the colour in a hank as well. So it's not necessarily extra, it's just that they just put a bit on the card, because obviously they can't get the whole of this on the card. So they'll put a bit on the card and then they'll put the rest of it in a hank. So I just wanted to point that out for you. Now, it looks like this one doesn't come with a toolkit either. Probably just needles, which, as I said with the previous kit I've just showed you, that doesn't bother me because I've got plenty of toolkits. I've got plenty of needles. So those are the colours. And we'll have a look at the fabric. So again, the fabric is quite wrinkled. Now this one, the margin, it's thick on this side where you've got the symbols. However, the margin's it's quite thin on top, and it's quite thin on the side as well, and it's not serged. So you're gonna, I'm kind of gonna have to be careful what I'm doing with this one, because I'm not going to be able to get this in a frame, so to speak. I'm not going to be able to get it in a Q-snap, because that is just too thin to put in a Q-snap. I can try and get it in a nudge frame like I'm doing with my other one. However, I currently end up having a fight trying to get these, because the fabric is so tough. These fabrics are a nightmare to get in nudge frames. If you've tried, you will know. It's possible, but it's an absolute nightmare to try and do it. So let's have a look at the bottom. So yeah, we've got our needles in the bottom corner here. The bottom of it, the bottom's thick, like I said, 45-50. It's just the side here. The side's a bit thicker than the top, so I'm not too worried. So that is a little bit thicker. The bottom's thick. that side's thicker, however the top is quite thin. So we're going to have a look at the printing. I'm just moving it out because it's really creased at the minute. I haven't really had any kits that are creased like this before. The other one that I've just showed you, that was creased. But we'll have to roll it about a bit and see if that helps. Roll it about and smoothing it. Oh, I guess it helps a bit. So, let's have a look. Yeah, it has helped a bit smoothing it out. So, the printing on this one, I don't know why, but it seems small to me. And I've just been, I think, yeah, this is going to take some doing. It's very confetti. Don't get me wrong, you've got your block colours round here. You have in your pink block colours. And even your yellow bits here. But these, the cats, this is very, very, very confetti here. So, I'm not sure the best way that I'm going to work around this one. I think what I'm going to do with this, so I'm not getting bored of either doing just that chunk of stitch, and I'm not getting frustrated with all that confetti. I think what I'm going to do is probably, I don't know about doing this one in sections. So say if I did this one in sections 50 by 50, it'd be like that there, but we've got odd stitches in here, so I'm going to have to keep clipping them and doing them. I suppose we could do the 50 by 50 because that would split it up a bit, because if so we've done that section there, the next 50 by 50 is this bit, so you've got your confetti with the cat, but you've also got your block colouring as well, so it won't be so stressful. So and then when you've done that bit, do this bit here, and then just do it. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it 50 by 50 sections, like 1,000 stitches in all. I like this bit because I thought this bit would have been confetti hell, the Stranger Things logo, but this doesn't look too bad actually. It's just the outlining. So, that looks good. This one, oh, look at this here. This is going to be confetti hell. So, yeah. So, say if we're doing 50 by 50, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we've got that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we'd be working that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd basically be working all that, so that would be very much confetti. But we'll go with it, the printing, it looks alright. It looks clear, to be honest. I think the daunting part of it, looking at it, it's just the confetti in it. I don't think it's necessarily the printing, it's the actual confetti. But yeah, working on it in sections of, so I'm not just doing all my black and then getting bored, or because I'm not getting just frustrated with the confetti. Just do it in sections. Get the frame, which is going to be difficult around this one because of that top bit, but get the frame round here, mark it off, then stitch that round there. So yeah, you got your symbols at the side. As I said, 36 colours, your symbols and your equivalent to DMC, which is more CXC, your top corner picture. And yeah, so that is it. So yeah, I'm going to have fun working on these. I'm not sure which one I'm going to start on first. I've got a lot of kits that I'm stitching at the minute, but I don't mind because it gives you that selection fair enough, half of them never get finished because you're just stitching all different kinds. But I think if you're doing it in sections as well, I could always do like 1,000 stitches on this one, finish the section, then do 1,000 stitches on the other kit, finish the section, and then so on with my different kits, and do it that way. At least they're all getting a good decent amount of stitching done. So yeah, that is it. So that is my 2 kits from, what darling? Yeah, I did that in the last video, darling. So yeah, that is it. I want to say thank you again to Biggest Craft for sending me these kits for a review. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing it. In fact, I am going to get my stitch on in a minute because I didn't do any of it yesterday because yesterday was really, really busy. I think it's been the most busiest day I've ever had in a long time. So yeah, as I said, thank you to Biggest Craft for sending me these kits for review. I really, really do appreciate it. As always, it is very kind of you. What I'll do is I'll leave the link in the description below to these 2 kits. Like I said, they were only roughly about $10 each. Don't quote me on that. They could be a bit lower. But I'll link it all down below so you can check out at your own convenience. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, please feel free to give the video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please feel free to press that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. And until next time, I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now, guys. Bye.